Hey YouTube, Kerri here from Razor Sharp Crafts, and getting over that head cold that I had in my last video. Today I'm bringing you something. This is something. All right, explain it. All right, Di, the owner of Tando Crafts, was asked if Tando Creative. She was asked if Tando's stencils would stand up to having a cookie cutter, a metal cookie cutter put on top of it, and then hot UD, from a melting pot poured into it, and if the stencil would hold up. Because what the customer is looking for is to hold this down, pour the hot UD into it, let it cool, and then take both off, and then have this decoration with the stencil decoration on the front of it. So, Di didn't know. She had to tell the lady she wasn't sure, and so she had asked one of us to test it out and see how the stencil holds up to hot UD being poured on it. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. So this video is being posted no matter if it ruins the stencil or not. No matter what happens, y'all are seeing this because this is showing you what you may or may not be able to do with a Tando Creative stencil. So, yeah, alright, I guess we're just going to run with it. I'm hoping, I moved my non-stick mat onto my green one over here, and I'm hoping it doesn't bubble my green one too much. But I didn't want to go through all the hassle of moving my camera. I need to just get a second camera to mount on that side. And because I'm lazy and don't want to move stuff. So alright, peeps, without further ado, let's do this because my UD is turning amber. I'm hoping I melted enough. Now, one thing I have noticed is with the stencil under it, it's raising this up. So the one thing I am worried is that it's going to leak out, like from where the, like right here, there's a gap. So I'm going to try pushing it down really hard and then pouring the UD and not burning myself. So this is going to be interesting. Here we go. Alright, we're just going to pour it all in there. I was actually supposed to do this yesterday. But then I looked and I didn't have any metal. Whatchamacallits? Cookie cutters. So I had to run out to Walmart this morning and buy one. I will be honest, this cookie cutter is getting hot. Hot. But it is not leaking out the sides at all. I'm going to try just letting go of it. I'm just going to finish dumping out what was left in my pot here. Work on a little cleanup while we're waiting on that to dry, because that's kind of a lot of UD in there, so it's probably going to take a few minutes to dry. Or, I guess it's not considered drying, it's cooling down, and I don't even know the terms. So, ow. Yes, I am stupid and I go right into the hot pot with baby wipes. From this side, it looks like, ow, the stencil's holding up. But what I am curious is how easy it's going to pop out of it or if it's melted into the UD, you know. So we will see here soon. The one thing with UD is you can't take a heat gun to it to make it dry quicker. You just got to give it its drying time. And I really hate editing videos, so y'all are just gonna hang out here with me until that time because I'm lazy and don't want to edit a video. I know it's horrible to say, but honestly, my husband got me a new computer, and it is a Mac, and it's my first Mac. I've always been a PC woman. He bought a Mac 2 years ago, and he loved it, and he wanted to switch me over to a PC when he got, or to a Mac when he bought me a new computer. Because we're kind of Apple everything in this house. We have iPhones, we have Apple TV, we have, now we both have Mac computers. So yeah, and honestly, I haven't played around yet with, the, what is it, iMovie that's on Mac. So, I don't exactly know how to use it. And, excuse me, like I said, I had told Di that I would do this video last night. And, obviously didn't. Yeah, that's still liquid there. But you know what? If this does work, then while this is still liquid like this, you could sprinkle some glitter into there and maybe put like, if you have one of those Tim Holtz pokey things, you could probably put it in there to create a hole so you could make like an ornament with this. So, it doesn't seem like my green mat underneath is warping though either, so that's good. I need a new one anyways. This, self-healing mat, I need to get a new one, but I've just put it off. But yeah, so this morning I had to go to Walmart. I had to go anyways to get diapers. So while I was at Walmart, I was looking for metal cookie cutters. And let me tell you what, if you want a normal metal cookie cutter, good luck. Because all I could find was the Christmas ones, and they were in the Christmas section. Like, I couldn't even find they had like a heart. It was like a set, I think it was like a heart, square, and a circle, or something like that for cookie cutters. I was like, seriously? Like, I so remember cookie cutters being like cooler when I was a kid, and the ones that my mom had and whatnot. But, alright, whatever. But yeah, so if this ends up working, you could put glitter on this side, like creating ornaments. Put some glitter in there, and poke your hole in the top. I would just, if you're poking your hole in the top, number one, don't use a good mat. And number two, I would just keep twirling it until it's like hard. Would take a while. But I think that would be the way to go about it. So that it doesn't stick to your pointy thing, you know. Because I'm not sure if you can punch UD like with a, well, this one I definitely wouldn't be able to, because this one looks like it's going to be thick. So I don't think I could punch it with my big bite, but we could see. It's just taking forever to dry. Oh. Alright, we seem to be dry. So. Oh, I never thought if that melted the stencil to my mat, it may have ruined it. Oh, please don't have done that. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's just where... Oh, that sucks. It pulled the no stick right off of my mat. That really sucks. So hot UD onto the score mat. You're supposed to be able to pour it on there. Peeled it right off. That upsets me. But good news for Tando fans is the stencil did stand up to it. It just took my, gosh, that is so upsetting. I love this mat. I've had this thing for quite a while. My friend Mary gave it to me. Wait a minute. Never mind, it didn't. It was just Judy that was still hot that stuck to here instead of... Okay, we're good. We're good. My mat is still okay. The stencil held up to the Judy being poured on it. And I did get the pretty cool little design. Ignore this spot right here. That's where it wasn't quite dry when I was trying to peel it up. So I would definitely give it some time to dry. But it 100%... That stencil stood up to that Judy. There's absolutely nothing wrong with my stencil. Hold on a second. My son just got up from his nap. Mommy's downstairs, baby! But yeah, there is nothing wrong with my stencil. Nothing wrong with my mat. Just to let y'all know. And perfect design in your Judy. So I would definitely say, take your stencil, take your cookie cutters, pour some Judy on it, make some cool, unique ornaments. I would not go this thick. That's what, like a ½ inch or better? Oh, it's only a little over a ¼ inch. I suck at measuring. But yeah, I wouldn't go that thick, but I just, because I can remelt this. That's the only reason I was like, oh yeah, we'll just pour it all in there. I can remelt it later. But this is still hot too. Like not hot, but warm. So let me unplug my melting pot. Well, I'm thinking of it before I leave it plugged in and my kids come down and turn it on. My craft room is always shut, but sometimes they can get through the door if they want to. Okay, so final word. Tando Creative masks do stand up to having a cookie cutter put on them and Judy poured into them to create a cute little design on the back side of your cookie cutter. Did not seep out the sides, did not melt the stencil, did not ruin my mat. So all is good. So to anybody wondering, this technique does work. Hey baby, just a second, let mommy finish her video. This technique does work, so if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. And there'll also be a link to Tando's blog and Tando's retail store down below, so you can order up some Tando stuff. Check out the other design team member stuff on the blog. And I'll also put a link to our challenge blog down below, so if you want to enter in the Tando challenge and win some Tando goodies, you can. So that is it, ladies and gents. I was trying to line it back up. So thank you all very much for watching. Bye bye.